the news tonight, Akwa Ibom State government moves to stem down animal to human rabies infection. Mixed reactions trail federal government proposal to remove mathematics as a compulsory subject and partners Ministry of Education and Dakada Skills Acquisition to enhance skills in young Nigerians. Hello and a warm welcome to the news this hour. I am Evelyn Badu Epu. This broadcast is streaming live on StarTimes channel 103 and our social media platforms on YouTube and Facebook. You can log in for your trending news stories. And now details of the news. Akwa Ibom State government is taking its rabies campaign to the hinterlands as part of measures to stem the transmission of the disease from animals to humans. It is the inauguration of mass anti-rabies campaign in Uyo, from where yours truly reports. The campaign is part of Akwa Ibom State government's efforts to prevent rabies transmission from animals to man. The campaign is intentional. This is because focus on rural area is the heart as access to animal care and veterinary services is limited. World Anti-Rabies Day celebrated on 28th of September annually, according to the WHO, accounts for 6,000 deaths globally. Found in pets like dogs, cats, and animals like bats, rabies is transmissible through human contact with saliva. Research shows that rabies is best preventable than cured, according to vet doctors. Hence the call for pet owners to vaccinate pets at all times.
Having recognized that 75% of diseases affecting human beings come from the animals, infectious diseases. We have from monkeys, from rats, from bats, from wild animals, from consuming of unwholesome meat. That is our duty to help in promoting the health of the state.
Rabies is a deadly, fatal disease. And once the clinical signs are manifested, there is no cure. We have had pockets of rabies outbreaks in the states.
And reservoirs of rabies disease are vaccinated in order to cut the chain of transmission and thereby eradicate the disease.
Place of preventing the transmission of this disease from animals to humans highlights the need for us to work collaboratively.
Representative of the Agri Commissioner, Atamokoko, calls on persons to assess this free public health intervention of transmission of infectious disease from animals to humans by vaccinating their pets.
I urge all pet owners to take full advantage of this opportunity by presenting their dogs for vaccination. Together, we can build a safer, healthier, and free Akwa Ibom State from rabies.
You could imagine one dog destroying 4 pigs, and when 4 pigs are destroyed in the farm, we understand the implication, the losses incurred by the farmers.
We are happy that you are taking this to the rural areas, that today some people have come to know how good dogs and why we should keep dogs.
The event, which climaxed with the free vaccination of pets across the state, will last for 1 week. And on education, as part of continuous efforts to promote peace and spiritual well-being among youths in the country, the Scripture Union has visited the Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Education and the Dakada Skills Acquisition Center to strengthen collaborations to achieve its spiritual goals. Abasianyang Akpeyon reports.
The visit to the Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Education and the Dakada Skills Acquisition Center by the Scripture Union Nigeria was to activate partnership with the two government ministry and institution on possible ways to upskill young Nigerians in Akwa Ibom State for all-round development. The visit, led by the General Director, Pastor Uwemodo, is part of ongoing tour of the 10 regions of the Union in the country. While declaring the purpose of his visitation to both parties, Pastor Udo seeks state government approval to reach out to students on moral education program and for DASAC to train select youths from Scripture Union in various skills at the center.
The rise in vices, decay of moral values, apathy for diligence and hard work in academic and other pursuits, and so on, cause gender. Desire to do our bit with particular emphasis on the educational sector and other youth-oriented programs of this administration.
In their responses, the Commissioner for Education, Professor Ubong Umo, and the Rector of Dakada Skills Acquisition Center, Professor Nneme Nnyin, while lauding the Union for sustaining things among students.
In a time like this, that we have a pastor as the governor of the state, we hope that up till the primary school, we should be able to feel the effect of God and a godly administration. And for such, I commend you for
where you have clusters of skills in them. So for you to ask that we drink further collaborate and discuss on that.
The visit ended with prayers for the development and growth of the ministry and the center, as well as the presentation of a gift to the Commissioner of Education and the Rector of Dakada Skills Acquisition Center. In Uyo, Abaseyan Ekpenyong, NTA News.
The education for the upgrade of the College of Education at Fangasit to the Akwa Ibom State University of Education also approved the regularization of the policy upgrading the college